We will be spending lots of time with some lost souls come next week with the Wendy rework, so I thought it would be a good time to just quickly discuss graves as they stand now. Chances are that graves themselves will remain largely the same in the new update, so hopefully this guide is relevant beyond this point. If not, whoops. We will be talking both individual mounds of death as well as mass graveyards today. However, to begin, we will stick with the former. Individual graves can be found all over our forest biomes, actually, with world generation playing a part in their actual numbers, of course. But not every grave will come with a headstone. So thankfully the map will actually aid us in that regard. But still, they may be hard to spot on occasion and may even be mistaken as suspicious dirt piles. However, about these headstones actually, at the end of the day, they serve no real gameplay purpose. However, there are just about 70 unique examinations and readings that come from them. For example, one may read that someone's last words were "uh-oh," or another will have someone asking whether or not they turned the oven off, and even just one word engravings like "whoops." These things are kind of just great fun to have while in graveyards. Oh, and speaking of, graveyards are indeed an actual thing in this game for real, and could very well classify as their own dang biome to boot. They are located in and around the mosaic biomes of nearly every single world generated. However, they may even spawn down under in the labyrinth, where of course they'll be guarded by the ancient guardian himself. Now, I have had plenty of worlds where the graveyards of below are pretty small or heck, didn't even exist at all, so we'll just have to head back up to the surface for this segment, but it is cool to know that you have this option. Graveyards themselves are full of graves, so who would have guessed that one? But do make note of this. Typically, not always, but typically, plenty of gold nuggets are just about dotted about all over the gaff, so graveyards could be a phenomenal way to get gold early without any mining needed. Simply locate the mosaic biome, find yourself in some eerie, unique fog, and boom, you are in the graveyard, and hopefully your gold awaits. Spectacular. Speaking of spectacles, and man, I'm just full of segues today, digging up graves have a 10% chance to spawn a ghost, and these disturbed souls will not take kindly to, well, being disturbed. Ghosts have 200 health, a nasty negative sanity aura, and deal 15 damage, so be careful. But you can either choose to just run away and eventually the specter will actually despawn, or just tank them pretty quickly. You won't get any loot from them though. That's cause the loot comes from the graves without any of these ghosts in them. We have a 50% chance to dig up trinkets in general, with a 4.17% chance of said trinkets being any of the different trinket variants. We have a 15.35% chance of getting either a blue and or red gem, which actually leads to how I attempt to get an early ice chester. Gears have a 3.07% chance of being dug up, and you know what? Both the life-giving amulets and the nightmare fuel drops share that same 3.07% chance to boot. So, very nice. Oh, and do note that each grave dug is minus 10 sanity for you, so be mindful there. Also be mindful of being around graves and graveyards come full moons, as the dead rise come this hallowed night, and they'll be looking to go after the closest living thing in hopes of sending that thing to its grave as well. It is a very neat little event to witness though. But before we wrap up on a special mention of a grave-related set piece, just remind yourself that all these trinkets we potentially got can be traded to the fat man himself for even more golden showers, or even to Antlion for desert stones. Items needed to instantly teleport across the map, as yup, that is actually a thing. So, go learn about it. And as for the other loot, magic, iceboxes, and flingomatics is the very short answer there. And there you have it, everyone. A very quick bit on graves and graveyards, and don't starve together. But Beard, what the heck are we looking at now? Well, my friend, this would be the Maxwell Cemetery set piece, or the Developer's Graveyard as I call it. We won't really feature it too much as it is a set piece, meaning that not every world will have one. But they are fun little locations that have the names of Clay Entertainment developers on the headstones. Hence, again, the Developer's Graveyard. You will also find Maxwell statue, marble pillars, evil flowers, and of course, graves. And it is also the site of a potential spooky automatic pig farm. But have fun. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all, and I'll see you in the next life. Bye bye.